And next up at PFL Dubai, we've got Kasumov taking on Taylor Lapilus. Carlos, who you got in this one?
I'm gonna have to go with Taylor Lapilus again. I just feel that he can stuff most of the takedowns. Um, Most of the takedown attempts that Kasumov has, plus Lapilus is skilled anywhere the fight takes place. I think Kasumov's lacking on the feet, and I just feel like I think Lapilus brings what Wetzel brought to the fight against Kasumov is that he'll be bigger, the bigger person in the cage, and that's kind of what played for Wetzel in that was the fact that he was able to bully Kasumov a little bit in the ring, and I think that's what Lapilus is going to do. His back is a lot wider than people think for the weight class. His arms are a lot longer, and I think that is going to help him kind of like stuff those takedowns, bully Kasumov when he's trying to wrestle him and clinch him up against the cage. And Kasumov is game on the feet at times. He'll swing wild, but I just feel that he'll be swinging at air, or none of the shots are going to land clean. I think Lapilus will probably pick him apart on the feet and get it done that way.
Yeah, a lot of rinse and repeat of what Carlos just said. Give me Taylor Lapilus here. I think this is a good stylistic matchup for him. And Kasumov is not a guy I've been impressed with. I think he showed that in the Justin Witzel, and as Witzel turned him into a pretzel, as Carlos liked to say. And that loss, I think that demonstrated something, that he can be outworked. If he can't get the takedowns, his striking is nonplus, and he kind of just panics and wings shots. And I think if you start winging shots against Taylor Lapilus, he's going to put you on your ass. And I don't even think that he needs to have his best performance to beat a guy like Kasumov here. Lapilus is great at defending the takedowns, like Carlos said. He does a good job of digging for underhooks, get circles off of the fence. And with a 6-inch reach advantage, he's going to be poking and prodding with that jab. And I don't think he needs to really load up on any big shots here. He can just beat him with volume, beat him with footwork, and Kasumov will just get frustrated. And he's going to try and dive into the clinch, dive at legs, and look for takedowns that he's not going to be able to get. Lapilus is going to keep this one upright, beat him up on the feet. He doesn't need to throw a ton of kicks either, but he does have a nice calf kick that he can utilize. But ultimately, I think this is Taylor Lapilus all day. I don't see a way that Kasumov is going to be able to get this one done, barring outside of Lapilus slipping on a banana peel for 2 rounds, getting top controlled for 3 or 4 minutes in the first 2 rounds. I don't see it. I think Lapilus defends the takedowns, beats him up with volume, and ultimately finds a unanimous decision victory here. Short, sweet, simple. Feel good about him. If he's the dog this week, which you never know with the PFL sometimes. You got a 16-2, Dagestani Russian guy. You never know. Sometimes the odds can get a little crazy. Bet the house on Lapilus.